Hi everyone, welcome back to the Why We Live travel channel, and today I want to talk about the best ways to see Machu Picchu. So let's start with when the best time is to go. The most popular time to go to Machu Picchu is during the dry season, which is April through October, with June to August being the peak months. This is because it's when people travel for the summer and there's much less rain. That being said, it's obviously much more crowded. I don't recommend going November through March as it's during the rainy season and the Inca Trail typically closes in February for maintenance anyways. I love traveling during shoulder season, which is the months between off-season and peak season. So I went in September, which I highly recommend. Obviously, the number one most popular thing to do in Peru is hike Machu Picchu. This can be done in several ways. The most hardcore adventurous way is to hike the Salcante Trail, which is a 2-week adventure that you can go on with a group of people and camp along the way. Additionally, you can do the more popular 4-day Inca Trail hike. What I did, because I wanted to see more of the Sacred Valley, having only being there for 10 days, was start at kilometer 104 and do a 1-day hike, which I'm going to be talking about today. And finally, there are tons of luxury or budget-friendly train options to take into Aguascalientes and then take the bus up. So let's get into my hike. I took the train from Ollantaytambo, but you can take it from Cusco as well. I highly recommend getting an early start on the trail. My guide was absolutely amazing, and we got there early, so we were the first people to reach the Sun Gate later on that day. It took about 4.5 hours for us to get to the Sun Gate, and the hike was amazing. It's a moderate hike with some tougher uphill walks closer to the beginning of kilometer 104. You start off passing through some traditional Incan ruins, and then you'll start scaling slowly up some stairs and then wind around the side of the mountain. Like I said, the beginning of the hike is the hardest. The view of the valley below is amazing with rushing rivers going through. There are several huts for you to stop along the way to eat a snack or drink some water. Additionally, make sure you wear layers. It's cold in the morning and warms up throughout the day, depending on what time of year you make the trek. The elevation is actually around 3,300 feet lower than Cusco itself. You'll round the corner and start to see additional Incan ruins in the distance called Huayna that aren't as popular as Machu Picchu, but I thought were absolutely amazing and I had them all to myself. They're still uncovering ruins here as we speak, which is pretty cool. Before we got to Huayna, we stopped and ate lunch next to a waterfall along the trail for about 20 minutes to rest up. We took some time to explore the ruins in Huayna, and I felt like a little kid exploring a castle. It was so much fun. We then continued the hike for another hour or so and finally reached the Sun Gate. The Sun Gate is absolutely epic. You round the corner and you see Machu Picchu spread out in front of you with the Andes Mountains in the background, and this is the first glimpse you get, and the Incas got back in the day, of seeing Machu Picchu. This video doesn't do it any justice, but it was breathtaking. We finished the hike all the way into Machu Picchu, and my guide gave us a tour of the area. We got some great pictures with the ruins and the llamas, obviously, and then she left me to explore on my own. After that, I took the bus down to Aguascalientes and then stayed there overnight. The next day, I took the bus back to Machu Picchu and hiked the mountain behind it called Huayna Picchu. I highly recommend this hike, but it is not for the faint of heart. You will also need a permit to hike it and reserve a time slot. I will link the website below where you can get access to tickets. They do sell out quickly and they limit the amount of people who can do it, so try to book this in advance if you can. The majority of this hike is quite literally stairs going up the mountain, but it's doable even if you don't hike a ton as long as you're fairly active, and it's definitely worth it. There are so many great viewpoints from the top, and my friend and I stopped and had snacks and looked out at Machu Picchu for a while. The entire hike took us about 3 hours, taking our time and relaxing, including the time it took us to head back down. So if you're interested in doing this hike or one of the other options for getting to Machu Picchu, such as the train or the full Inca Trail hike, please feel free to schedule a consultation with me and I can coordinate everything for you, from the actual hike to getting your guide to staying in a hotel to food recommendations, etc. And I can take care of all the details for you. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thank you.